HR, do you think Putin grinds Pal Worlds? I do not. Do you want my honest opinion? I'm no expert on Vladimir Putin. Oh wait, I have a fucking interesting Vladimir Putin story. Geopolitics Gary here. I've been reading so much. There was a very interesting story in the FT this morning. So, you know how Russia is in a war with Ukraine. It's wartime in Russia. They've lost a lot of men in this war. It's a brutal, bloody conflict. Question marks? Really? Surprised? Yes, there's a war. But, you know, the people not in the war in mainland Russia, the goal, I think, has been to insulate them from many of the effects of the war so they don't get mad at Putin. So people have been chilling. And the celebrity, there's still Russian rappers and actors and dancers and movie stars and everything, right? So one of these Russian celebrities hosted a party at a Moscow nightclub called the Almost Naked Party. And the idea was everyone that shows up at the party has to look as close to naked as possible. That was the idea. So they wore like see-through lace with diamonds on it. They wore, you know, Speedos or whatever. One rapper showed up wearing just a sock over his dick. That's the idea, okay? That's the kind of party. Anyway, it's just celebrities hanging out, having fancy sex party, right? Whatever. Not even a sex party. It's like literally like a fashion edge party. This party hits the mainstream news in Russia and people are so mad. Just unusual amounts of hate, public and governmental hate. They're like running 24/7 news stories about how terrible the people at this party are. Putin is talking about it. People are, and so everyone all these celebrities that went to the party have like lost all of their sponsorships. Some of them are getting jailed. Some of them are getting tons of public backlash and having to they're having to do like crying apologies. It's insane. It's insane. It's a touchstone moment for Russia's increasing social conservatism. But it's basically like, this like became a huge scapegoat for like, I don't know, during wartime. Yeah, the fallout is for a need for scapegoats in Russia's political system. Up until now, the scapegoats have included Ukraine, the US, the UK, the EU, and NATO, but now it seems some Russian celebrities on the list. Yeah, they just seem, I guess, out of touch, but they're getting like way more. Yeah, she got fined a ton. She got fined $10 million for moral suffering. She's getting sued for $10 million. Our soldiers in the front line are definitely not fighting for this. Yeah, anyway, very insane story coming out of Russia. At that point, you just flee the country. If you're like a Russian rapper, where you... I'm gonna be honest with you, where are you going? If you are a Russian rapper, where's your audience? If you're not gonna work in Russia. Ukraine, you think that's gonna go over well? Russian rappers got the heat. Kanye looking for a duo, I heard. Yeah, I think Kanye West and a Russian rapper, a Russian canceled rapper, would be a real heat album. Did you see the Russian government is investigating skibbity toilet videos for demoralizing the youth? I don't know if it was demoralizing, but we talked about it on stream. It was something. There's something about Skibbity Toilet. I do feel like Skibbity Toilet has a very like Eastern European aesthetic. I feel like it would play well in the fucking Eastern Bloc because it has that whole Half-Life 2 City 17 type. Yeah, it's Half-Life 2 based, so it's, yeah. How many subs to recreate episode 1 of Skibbity Toilet? What would that entail? Do I need to get inside of a toilet? Because then I don't think I'll do it. Hey Shrek, did you see that Putin claims the Alaska land deal was illegal and Russia has a right to it? You know what, Putin? Come and take it over our Zoomers' dead bodies. Okay? I volunteer all Zoomers in this chat and around the world to join the draft, take up arms, and defend Alaska. Okay? You'll have to grind through the lives of every single Zoomer that I know to get to this Alaskan territory. Baby. State Department responds to Putin on Alaska.
Let me just understand that he signed something today that said the sale of Alaska is illegitimate. I speak for all of us in the U.S. government to say that certainly he is not getting it back.
No take backs, bro. No take backs, bro. Deal's a deal, bro. What's the point of Alaska? I mean, Alaska, if nothing else, serves as a great place for getting oil, if nothing else. And also it's near a geostrategic rival in Russia, so that's nice. What was he saying Russia wanted back? Russia wanted Alaska, but not wanted, but apparently Putin signed something or something that like the sale of Alaska to America was illegitimate. With the climate warming, it's plan B for when the... The plan for Alaska is to turn it into farmland. 40 years. It'll be the fucking green plains. It's like the Cory in the House episode where he had to win Alaska back from Russia through a dance-off. What's crazy is I don't know enough about Cory in the House to dispute that. Is that a real episode? That could be real. Cory in the House, Russia dance-off. Oh my God, this is real.
Here we go. I'm the new kid.
I'm sorry, I really didn't understand this. Cory in the House means he's in the White House? The house that Cory is in is the White House this whole time? His dad is the president. Oh my God, I really think I missed out on a great show here. Oh, his dad is the president's chef. Why would he live in the house? I don't think the chef and his family lives in the house. Plot? Stop asking questions. Okay, so let's get the gist of it here. Cory somehow meets with a Russian ambassador who's stolen Alaska and then has to do maybe a final dance battle. You guys remembered this? Or is this like a known meme? You just remember this episode where shoes off. This guy's it's not Russian. Holy shit. Okay, there's too much left. I suppose he wins and gets Alaska. This is the president?
Vladimir, I want you to keep this jacket as a gesture of friendship. Big hug? big hug.
This is the closest America and Russia have ever been. Why doesn't Ukraine do this? Why doesn't Ukraine have a dance-off with Vladimir Putin to determine the fate of their nation? Probably because he knows the Moscow Mash. You understand? Zelensky can't do the Moscow Mash. American-Russian relations wishes they could be this good? Yeah, exactly. I think we were peaked there. Is this why Gen Z is the way that it is? I can't imagine we blame Cory in the House for that. That's just good old-fashioned all-American fun. I think everyone that watched that show is better off. Hey, Big A, I'm talking to a publisher for my video game on Monday. How should I convince them to give me money / a good split? Well, therein lies the rub, my friend. The more you want money, the more split they're gonna want. That's your problem. Be careful with publishers as an indie game, bro. That's certainly a rising area of not necessarily fraud, but a way to lose control of the upside of your game for not too much work on their end. The main thing a publisher should do for you is help get interest in your game. I mean, the marketing is a huge aspect of it. Like the stuff like getting it on stores and stuff is easy to do. Self-publishing in that respect is not too hard. A lot of publishers will take a big cut and not offer too much in return. Be careful. And don't fall into the like young music artist signing with a label type beat where you're just like, oh, this is so big for me. I'm getting signed with a label. That guarantees me success. And then you give up all your upside and don't get in a... especially nowadays, you can indie publish easier than ever before or self-publish easier than ever before. So yeah,